From now, you must start planning what you want to do in Ramadan. You must plan how much Quran you want to read, how you want to fast, what you're going to listen to in terms of lectures, what you're going to do to expand your knowledge, what you're going to do in terms of extra ibadah, standing at night, what you're going to do to make this Ramadan more meaningful and productive.
Many of us, we grew up with this idea, with this goal that in Ramadan we're going to recite the entire Quran. But what that does, it creates a culture where the Quran is meant to be recited, not understood. I would say this Ramadan, add an additional goal. Have a goal to recite a portion of the Quran, but have a goal to understand and reflect on certain chapters of the Quran. 5 short chapters. قُلْ هُوَ اللَّهُ أَحَدٌ قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ الْفَلَقِ قُلْ أَعُوذُ بِرَبِّ النَّاسِ. Every week we're going to understand, reflect and discuss the meanings of one surah as a family. Revealed in order for people to reflect on its meanings. That's the purpose of it.
Journaling is a tried and tested method which is amazing for processing negative emotion. When you write down your thoughts onto a piece of paper and you are able to look at them from a third person perspective, it makes it much easier to process and analyze the thoughts themselves. Sometimes you have a negative thought and inside your head, it feels terrible, it's overwhelming you. You write it down on a piece of paper, you read it back and look at it and you think, well, that doesn't make much sense. Why do I feel stressed out about this? This is nothing. And that can be really helpful for a lot of people. So if you haven't tried journaling or writing your thoughts down, you should definitely do it.
Knowing your own toxic traits or flaws is a gift. We should never feel safe enough to assume that we are perfect. There is always room for improvement, and the key to figuring out our shortcomings is reflection. Journal your day. Think about what you said and did. What were you proud of? What would you change? These are important questions to ask ourselves.
Dhikr is not repetition, it's remembrance. You don't remember Allah because He forgets you. You remember Him because you forgot yourself. You see, dhikr cleans the mirror, so reality can be seen again. When the tongue remembers, the heart awakens. And when the heart awakens, fear dissolves. Dhikr is not escaping the world, it is seeing through it. Nothing calms the nervous system like truth. Nothing grounds the soul like remembrance. Hearts find rest in the remembrance of Allah. Ala bi dhikrillahi tatma'innul qulub.
Did we know that the Prophet ﷺ, when he saw somebody pray without khushu', he told them, you have not prayed. Famous hadith, the man who was not praying properly, he went and he prayed again, and the Prophet ﷺ, again, go back and pray, you have not prayed yet. And the third time he says, teach me to pray because this is all I know. What did the Prophet ﷺ do differently in his prayer? Only one thing, according to many scholars, he taught him at-tuma'nina, how to move gracefully, slowly, with focus, with peace. When the Prophet ﷺ says, pray as you have seen me pray. Many of us, we only focus on where he placed his hands. That when he said, pray like I have prayed, do you know how long he would stand in salah? Do you know how much he would weep in salah? Do you know how long his sajda was? Do you know how long his ruku' was? You missed all of that and you only remembered where to place your hands. Al-khushu' is the definition, the defining quality between the person who succeeds this Ramadan and the person who fails. Al-khushu', to experience a connection, a humility, a fear and a love of Allah while you are standing in front of Him.